Good evening, everyone. Do you remember how many chances you have turned down or waste just because you think I'm not good enough? How many offers you did not accept because you think you don't have the talent? We accept less because we think that little is better than nothing. We don't know what we're worth. I have been a coach for more than 5 years, and during these years, I have met a lot of people who have turned great opportunities, even though it was perfect for them. But they seems to think that they are not good for it. Well, I had the same experience. In 2015, I was offered a great job related to development and coaching, and I turned it down, and I regret it till today. And what was the reason? Well, yeah, I'm a public speaker, yeah. I coach public speaking, yes. So you can work with us as a coach. I don't know. I'm still a beginner, so this is a bit big for me. And I regret it till today. Because few months later, I ended up doing the same exact thing required for that job, but on my own, for free. So, having that in mind and all the experiences of people that I have met in my life, I narrowed it down to 2 reasons. Why do we do that? It's either we don't think that we have the skill, or if we know that we have the skill, we don't think that our skills is good enough. So I came across a great theory that will help each one of you as it helped me to be great, to grab each chance that you will see in your life. I call it the 4 dimensions of success. So, first of all, let me tell you something. Our life works with a simple equation. Future hopes plus present equal unknown. It's an equation with one variable, the present. So let me ask you a question that you have been hearing a lot. Can we change the future? What do you think? If we change the present, the future will obviously change. It's math, and math doesn't lie, right? At least for engineers. But if it's that simple, then why people get trapped in the present and as a result loses their future? Well, human development is something natural, which means it's easy. But it needs us to know who we are and what we are capable of. And to do that, we need to figure out our dimensions of success. The first dimension is open dimension. Second is the blind dimension. Third is the masked dimension. Fourth is the unknown dimension or shadow. Now, What is open dimension? Open dimension is basically what you know about yourself and other knows about you. For example, I know I'm a good speaker. I know that. Okay, that's a fact. And you all know that I'm a good speaker, right? Right. Okay, good. So that's an open area. I know it. You guys know it. It's an open area. This is usually the easiest and the most obvious path that we can go with. But the problem here is we tend to take it for granted. So if I know I'm a good public speaker, then that's it. I will just sit there, and whenever they call me, yeah, I'm a good speaker. I'll just go on the stage and speak. But that's not the case. This is not life. If you have an iPhone, and you have an app on that iPhone, let's say WhatsApp, okay? You have WhatsApp. You upgraded your iOS, the operating system, to the latest one, iOS 13, right? But you did not update your WhatsApp. What will happen? It will not work, right? Why? Why? It doesn't match the system. It doesn't have the requirements to work on that system. This applies for you too. Life doesn't stop, and so do you. You cannot stop either. So for the open dimension, remember one thing. You need to keep developing your talent. You need to keep polishing them every day. If you are a good public speaker, don't lose any chance to be on stage. Learn from others who are seniors in that field. Read books, attend courses. All of that will help you to achieve the best in your open dimension. Second is, I'm going backwards. Second is the blind dimension. Blind dimension is basically the things that you don't know about yourself, but others knows about you. It might sound strange, but it's true. It's like a blind spot. You cannot see it, but other people can see it. It's like, for example, have you ever experienced something like that? Your teacher comes to you and tell you, you know, let's say, you are a good speaker. You should be in the next event. Have you experienced that before? Or for example, you know, you can be the next, let's say, TEDx organizer. But you don't know about yourself. You don't know this about yourself. I have an experience with one lady. Her name was Sarah. Sarah was afraid of public speaking, afraid of taking any leadership position in her work, although she was one of the best in her field. So Sarah came to me because she had a presentation. And all she wants is for me to do the presentation, and she will just copy and do it. Of course, I'm a coach. I will not do that. I have to give her the keys and teach her how to use them in this and in any situation. So I started working with her. After the first session, my conclusion was, Sarah is a very talented speaker, is a very talented leader. She just doesn't know it. So for 5 months I worked with her, and 5 months is not too much, by the way, to do what she have done after that. For 5 months I worked with her. After 5 months, she mastered every presentation she has. Not only that, she started a program in her company to help those who have fear from public speaking, and she started training them. Sarah now is leading a big department in her company, and she has people whom she trained, organizing and working with that program of public speaking. She left that legacy and she moved, although in the first place, she didn't know she had it. All I did is I showed her her blind spot. Then we have the masked dimension. And I think everyone now knows what do we mean by masked dimension. It's things that you can see for yourself, but others cannot see it. Things that you know about yourself, others doesn't. But what is the problem with this one? The problem basically is we hesitate sometimes to say that we know this or that. If they say, who can be, let's say, in the TEDx event, a lot of people will be a good speaker. They know that they can do it, but they will just sit there, and if you ask them, they'll say, no, other people will go. If they call me, I will go. Otherwise not. Why? They don't want people to call them, know-it-all people. But if you actually don't show your talents and what you are capable of, no one will know that, which leads to tons of opportunities and chances that you lose. If I'm your manager, let's say, and I have a project that includes leadership skills and project management, and I don't know that you have that, because what you do every day is come, sit in your office, do your paperwork, and leave. Do you think I'm going to assign it to you? Of course not. It's not because I hate you, but I don't know that you have these skills, right? I cannot see through your head. So just remember one thing. There is a difference between saying, yeah, I know that. No one else can do it better than me. And saying, I think I can do it since I have experience in that field. This is not good. People will not like it. This is humble and nice. And you deserve the job. That's all. Now, the last dimension, which actually the best for me, is the unknown dimension or the shadow. But let's ask a question. If it's unknown, which means I don't know it, other doesn't know it, so how can we figure it out? Any ideas? Let me tell you. In 2017, I was offered to be a president of my club in Toastmaster. And I just didn't know if I should accept or not. I didn't know if I have it. And then I asked one of the senior leaders. I said, sir, I have been offered the position of president of the club, and I don't know if I should take it. So he looked at me like this and said, nah, don't do it. I got a little bit angry. I was like, why? And he looked at me exactly like this, and he said, I feel that you are weak. You don't have what it takes to be a leader. And in that time, I looked at him like this. Oh, really? Okay, I accept the position of president of the club. It was a moment of stubborn and ego. I didn't know if I really can do it or not. I just want to prove him wrong. That's all. But then what happened? By the end of that year, it was not a normal year. It was a year full of achievements, full of development for myself and my team. Our club took awards and recognitions that never been there before. Not only that, the year after that, I was offered to be an area director. Not only that, the year after that, which is now, I'm the head of Arabic Club Affairs, which is higher than the last two positions, depending on the results and achievements I have done. Now, if in the first time I just said, no, I don't think I have it, what would have happened? I might not be here today. I would never actually know if I'm a good leader or not. This is unknown dimension. It needs us to get new experiences, to try new things, to be creative with unfamiliar situation, to see what we are capable of, what hidden talents are there. So, remember, you learned swimming by jumping into water, and you learned driving by sitting behind the wheel. You learned even public speaking by being on stage. If you didn't try, you will never know. So let me tell you this. You have to know all the 4 dimensions that you have. You have to understand each of them. You have to see where are your strengths and where are your weaknesses. And when you do that, you will know that if you stayed at home, you will never know how fun it is to play in the yard. Let me tell you something. Use your skills, but never forget to polish them every day. Develop it and learn more and more about it. Get all your cards on the table to win the game. Do not hesitate to say, I know or I can do that. Get more and new experiences. Discover more about you. Learn from others. They will teach you a lot that you don't know about yourself. If it's good, there you go. If it's not good, don't let it hold you back. Learn from it, improve it, and go ahead. Now, let's see the equation again. Here's the equation. Future hopes plus 4 dimensions of success equals what? Before was unknown. Right now, we have changed the variable. It equals victory. It equals life you deserve. It equals happiness. It equals legacy. Lives with you and left after you go. So, it's either you start exploring your 4 dimensions of success right now, or keep wasting time. It's up to you. Thank you.